Alam ko kung saan pupunta to.
I'm the one moving. So that's why, ito sinasabi ko lang to na
Lagi ka lang ready and
I'm always
ready
and
and
dependent.
dependent. That's why you are
Ready-pendant.
ready-pendent. Hindi. Ready-pendent siya.
Yes.
Pero matutuwa ka din sa...
Yo, mic check para sa podcast na madali lang pakinggan. Pwede kaming white noise while you're washing the pinggan. Jump rope, biking, jogging, or driving sa daan. Willing kaming sumama sa inyo kahit saan. The Brodies. Hindi ka nag-iisa.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Brodies PH with Jack and AIDS. But today it's only Jack, but AIDS is there. Just nandyan lang siya. Because today is a very special episode. We are here in our studio, T Studio, here in Makati, Kalayaan Avenue. I hope you visit this one. And we're still powered by the Pod Network. Okay? And we're very happy right now because our very first guest here in our live studio is our friend, Mr. Mark Baladja.
Yun!
Ano na? Sino yan? Nandito kami sa may Kalayaan Avenue. Anong tawag dito? Kalayaan Avenue. Papuntang Rockwell. Kasama, dito nakatira dati si Heidi, yung ex niya, ni Makoy. Ayan. So, Makoy,
Familiar ako dito sa lugar na to.
sobrang familiar siya. So, nagbihis pa talaga siya para dito. Busy siya. Tapos, nung tinawagan ko siya, pwede na daw pala siya. 'Di ba? So, a lot of you will be asking, bakit si Makoy ang ating first guest dito sa ating studio, no? Na live na live. Ang ganda ng studio natin. Do you like it?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Marami nagtatanong. Kami po, wala naman po kami pinipiling dala po ng awa. So, gines po namin siya dahil kawawa naman. So, tsaka siya yung ready na pwede. So, without further ado, Makoy, naman introduce ang sarili mo.
Well, simple lang. I'm Makoy. So, sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay sa Brody's PH, it's an honor to be with you at this moment. So,
Hindi ka nga nakikinig eh.
Hindi naman, not all the time, pero nakikinig naman ako. So, I'm a good friend and he's my leader. I've been connected to Victory BGC since 2016. And
10 years na
I do a
pala.
lot of things. So microphone is my friend. So I'm a public speaker, advisor at the same time, a host for special events.
Yan.
And single, of course.
Yun nga eh. Parang actually nagko-contemplate kami ni Adrian. Ano kayang topic natin sa tawag dito, AIDS sa episode na to? Kasi syempre, ang dami natin pwedeng pag-usapan sa buhay mo. Like, kunyari, kung bakit di ka mabunutan, di ba? Kasi nga high blood siya eh. So, kailangan umayos mo ng may clearance yung BP niya. So, parang naging trademark na lang din niya yun. So, ngayon, Makoy, I think we have to... Na-meet ko kasi si Makoy, sobrang payat niya pa. Noong mga times na yun, sobrang... Anong kinakain mo nun? Parang, di ba parang gagawin mo nun, parang may kanin kayo, tapos parang alikabok yung kwento mo sa akin. Can you tell me more about that? Parang yuyug-yugin niya lang yata yung Christmas tree. Kung anong malalaglag doon, yun na yung ulam.
Yung mga mumo,
Yun eh.
yung mga kinakain ko.
Hindi, kwento mo sa amin kung ano kung saan ka nagsimula, parang ganyan ka mga confident kagad. Yan. Di ba? Yan, confidence.
Yes. Actually, while growing up, so I
Ni-English ako rito.
Hindi, lumaki kasi
Meron na naman siya.
lumaki kasi ako sa school na kung saan parang tingin ko sa sarili ko ako yung pinakamatalino. But I was surprised kasi sobrang
Sa
laki ng
school yan, dapat nakilala nyo kami ni Adrian.
Ayun. So sobrang laki ng school. Imagine there are 50 sections, 60 students in one section.
Wow,
Yun.
saan to?
Sa Kanyugan Pasig, shout out sa Rizal High School. Yan.
Hindi shout ha, shot. Binaril.
Shout out yan.
So, sa Kanyugan, parang familiar.
Yes, doon. So,
Anong section ka gumraduate?
I graduated section 3 out of 50 sections.
Pinagmamalaki niya ako kasi section 4 ako gumraduate doon eh. Siya 3 daw. Okay, fine.
So, anyways, I think estudyante pa lang ako. I was really exposed in the leadership. So, I was the vice president of the Supreme Student Government. And dun pa lang na-expose na ako into speaking. Imagine there's so many students out there and then parang, alam mo yon, bida-bida. Pero yun yung moment na hindi ko alam kung saan ko ilulugar yung sarili ko. Because lahat ng extracurricular, nandun ako.
Oo. Yes. Pero academically, you're not doing well.
No, academically, I'm good.
Ikaw kasi yung tipo na ikaw kasi yung tipo na masipag mag-aral.
Exactly.
Tapos, AIDS, ano to? Friday pa lang yung mga notebook niya para sa Monday naka-prepare na. Ganun.
Ako yung estudyante may backpack, may attache case, tas may baunan pa. Kaya
Yan.
naiinis ako sa mga estudyante pumapasok ng naka-small pouch lang. Pero sila yung mas mataas sa squeeze. Ayan.
So, yun yung background mo. Oh, bakit ganyan ka? Ang pangit ng tanungan. gusto lang siya. Ba't ako nag-guest dito? Kukotsain pala ako. So, tell us something about nung high school ka, bibo ka, pero talk about yung racism. Racism!
No.
May racism talaga.
Actually, to tell you the truth, when I was in high school, hindi ako ganito katanda. Hindi ako ganito kamoreno. Medyo...
Hindi, itim. Hindi moreno. Itim.
Umitim ako dahil sa rainforest, swimming class. Yung chlorine antindi.
Totoo ba yan?
Oo.
Hindi yan totoo.
Totoo to. Doon ako umitim.
Tapos hindi na bumalik. Ano yun? Dengbak siya? Binakunuhan ka?
Hindi, I think because I'm really exposed na in the heat of the sun. I'm enjoying the sun kasi.
Kasi you're from?
Literally, I'm living a life brighter under the sun.
Sun life. Ay, alam mo, ito
Yun.
magaling tong parang ilang beses ka naging top performer sa Sun Life?
For 4 consecutive years. So, I've been part of the top 900 out of 24,000 advisors.
Oo. Alam mo kung
Ole.
bakit? Magaling siya kasi kada manganganak kami ni Trina, nakaka-congratulate ka agad yan. Parang kala mo, genuine yung bata. Yung pala, may isi-send ng form para umirma ka. Tapos, mag-text sabi niyan, parang kulang pa ako to this month.
For prayers naman.
For prayers. Sabi niya sa amin, for prayers, ganito, ganyan. Pero sabi ko, okay. Gusto mo ba mag-anak pa kami ng isa para makapasa ka? Ganun na nga nangyayari.
Pero with all honesty, every time dumidikit ako sa'yo, one time bumisita lang ako sa ospital dahil nagpa-check up siya. Nakakita pa ako ng kamag-anak ng kliyente. Naka-close pa ako.
Naka-close pa siya. Sabi ko, asan ka na bro? Kailangan kita. Ang tagal. Yung pala nag-close muna. Sabi ko, namatay na yung kabayo. Kasi may pangkabuhayan siya. Nakaka-bless din yung story niya. Pero medyo saliwa talaga yung kanyang priority sa buhay.
Yes.
Yes talaga. Hindi, tawag dito, yung mga times napunta tayo sa pagkaitim mo. Hindi. So, tawag dito, with all the success and the confidence that you have right now, what are the things that you struggle with? What things that you still wrestle with? Ang tanong ko.
Yes, ang ganda nun. First of all, sometimes the confidence in speaking and relating to people, I tend to forget that there's someone who is the main planner of your life because I'm very strategic. So, I'm the kind of person, meron akong plan A, B, C, and D. Tapos nahihirapan ako pag di siya nasusunod. Parang I wanna make sure na ma-follow yon. So, sometimes, nahihirapan akong tanggapin kapag ayaw ba ng Lord? Or parang hindi ba to para sa akin? And also, nahihirapan akong tanggapin pag hindi align sa gusto ko. So may part na, for example, if I'm going to put in a picture that I'm sitting on the passenger seat and God is the one who's driving, holding the wheel, may moment na parang pinakikialaman ko. Pwedeng ako, kasi mas alam ko, gano'n. Medyo may doon akong part. That's why I'm struggling in terms of the independence part na I'm the one.
Alam ko saan pupunta to.
I'm the one moving. So that's why, ito sinasabi ko lang to na
lagi ka lang ready and
I'm always
ready and dependent. That's why you are
ready-pendant.
Ready-pendant. Hindi. Ready-pendant siya.
Yes.
Pero matutuwa ka din sa batang to kasi nga, actually hindi na siya bata. 36 na siya this year.
No, I'm just 34. Turning 35 this December.
Turning 35. Dahil kasi nung kayo ni Heidi, ilang taon ka?
I'm just 29.
29. Hindi. Tiga dito lang si Heidi. Di ba?
That's okay. Shout out sa mga
binaril na naman niya. Shout out. Tuwa ka din dito kasi ang dami niyang mga na natutulungan right now. May mga tutulungan siya mga kaiba dahil sa M-Zone.
Yes.
Dami M-Zone. Meron pa siyang training. Tapos, recently, dahil marami na siyang, pero ako, di ba, hindi, yung natatamasa mo ngayon ng mga blessings, hindi naman siya, it did not come in a silver platter,
exactly,
di ba?
Yes.
May mga struggles ka din before that. Kwento mo yung pumunta ka sa bahay namin. Yan.
You know, if there's one person who really knows me backstage, kasi I could say that I'm the kind of person, very showstopper. People knew me as someone who loves to connect, relate, parang life of the party. Pero backstage, hindi naman sa nagbabalag kayo ako, pero ako kasi tipo ng taong hindi ko kailangan expose yung breakdowns ko. Hindi ko kailangan i-flex yung mga crying moments ko and all. Only one person knew that, and that's Kuya Jack. Hindi ko makakalimutan, that was October 16, 2019.
Totoo ba?
Sa
October
Tuktukan.
16, 2019?
Yes, sa Tuktukan.
Birthday ni Maki. Wala pa siya.
Wala pa siya. Ayun, sa Tuktukan.
2019, 1 year before
1
Maki.
year before, bago kayo umalis. 3 months bago kayo umalis.
Oh, wow.
Kasi
yung umalis kami, muti ka na hindi magising.
Kasi kung di ako dumating doon, wala
wala ka dyan ngayon. As in, wala ka talaga ngayon. Anyway, and then you were saying...
So, ano yun kakadalawang buwan ko palang as an advisor. So, parang feeling ko, I made the wrong decision simply because I'm earning good Parang I have a good career, but something that I made a decision to get out of that, hindi ko na kaya mag-work graveyard because I've been working for 8 years.
Nagtatrabaho siya sa graveyard shift, sa Sun Life din, di ba? Para siyang BPO. Pero, you decided na
go freelance and then be the king of my own time, have that freedom. And then, pakiramdam ko, I made a decision so quickly that I'm not ready. So parang, di pala ako ready nang wala pala akong sasahurin quincenas.
Oo.
Na parang,
bigla siyang nag-Sun Life ng, biglang hindi pala siya ready na freelance.
Yes.
Yung talagang parang atrabahuhin mo bawat ano.
Yeah. Tapos, because of the confidence we're talking about earlier, I thought that every time I will communicate with someone or a family, parang madaling makukuha. Hindi pala. I've realized that not all the people that you're connected to maniniwala agad sa'yo. Kasi wala pang credibility eh.
Oo. Nagsimula ka pa lang.
Yes.
O tapos, ano nangyari na October 16, 2019?
So, sabi ko, Kuya, parang hindi ko na kaya. Parang in the few years, I'll be turning 30. Pakiramdam ko, late bloomer kasi ako sa quarter life crisis. Na parang feeling ko, wala ko narating. Pakiramdam ko, wala akong naabot. Tapos parang back to start na naman ako. Literally, and then imagine I talked to 30 people. Wala ako na close. So parang feeling ko, because that time, my kuya is a full-time missionary. He's the right person to connect and communicate with me na makapagbigay talaga ng advices from a lot of rejections. So, umiyak ako. Big time. Na parang mali ata yung decision ko. Pero mali lang sa akin yung purpose eh. So, at that moment, walang pigil-pigil. The following day, di ba nagpa-print pa ako sa inyo?
Oo.
Because
nakiprint pa talaga siya.
I was able to close a deal na pinunta ko pa sa Shangri-La.
What clicked in? Anong nabago? Kasi usapan lang naman yun. Anong nabago? Di ko na actually maalala yung pinag-usapan natin.
So, at that point, the crushing moments, the pruning moments. Kasi when you're feeling that on a specific situation, it's a clear message na para dun ka talaga. Wala naman kasi nagsisimula na lumilipad agad eh. Kasi I am enjoying I'm enjoying servicing. I'm enjoying
helping people,
letting their finances na maging maayos. It's just that wala lang ako nakikitang resulta. I'm just, impatient to see results in every preparation I've been doing. So sabi ko, okay, let's see, tignan ko lang kung magkakaroon ng resulta. And that moment, sobrang bilis. After that conversation, there was a result.
Kinabukasan meron na.
Yes.
So na-align lang yung sa mindset mo kasi giving up ka na nun tapos try one more time. I remember na kung binigyan kita na ng steps how to do it na parang it doesn't and not a not closed deal is not really a lost. It's more of really an opportunity to open kasi nagpapakalala ka pa lang talaga. And yun, so nung nagbukas na yun, tuloy-tuloy na, then what happened?
Na-solidify yung why are you doing what you are doing? Ang ganda rin ng sinabi mo that time. Sige, you wanna fix earnings? Sige, balik ka doon. Pero do you have that joy and happiness when you are receiving your paycheck? Yun lang yun eh.
Oo.
So,
gets ko na. Pero, tuloy-tuloy na yung blessing, tuloy-tuloy na yung mga nako-close mo. So, kailan mo nasabi na na parang, yes, I made it. Parang ganun. Ito nga talagang para sa akin. Parang nagbunga din ang aking mga paghihirap.
Actually, hindi yun parang parang one big time shot after the conversation. Kasi few months after, nag-pandemic eh. So parang, paano yung may virtual selling ba? Paano ko
Oo,
lalabas?
natakot ka.
No
Pero,
one is trained, pero the same message yung binalikan ko. Ba't ko ba ito ginagawa? Ibig sabihin, I can use my creativity, my intentionality just to communicate with all of my prospects.
tas natuwa ka na may COVID.
Well, at some point,
Doon ka dumami pero no COVID kasi natakot mga tao, di ba puro insurance noon? Doon siya yumaman.
actually, yun na yung big, yun yung parang a blessing in disguise. You're not happy of the situation, but at some point, mas naging useful ka. Mas naging visible ka.
Oo.
Yes.
Tapos, anong nangyari nun? After 2 years naman, bumalik ka sa bahay namin. Umiiyak ka naman with a different reason. Kwento mo.
Ano yun? Anong reason yun? Relationship?
Hindi, ito naman masyado ka naman. Hindi yun. Yung umiiyak ka din, same reason sa trabaho. Naman, overwhelm ka.
Yes.
Diba? Nakalimutan mo na.
Yeah. To be careful. Sometimes, you need to see that money is just a tool for you to be a blessing to other people. Sometimes, mahirap maging greedy and there's no sense of contentment. If you really want to get everything,
Kaya naman.
kakayanin, pero alam mo yun, mental health, parang, wait lang, kaya ko nga, pero, alam mo yun, parang, wala ka ng pahinga, wala ka ng, parang, yung ginugusto mong work-life integration, parang walang nangyayari kasi it's just purely work. You're not working by shifting, pero, pati Sundays, pati Saturdays, you're working. So that time, that conversation, doon ko na-realize na, wait lang, nakalimutan ko yung art ng rest. Yung art ng, you don't need to grind and grind, have that grit for you to be great, just continue to learn to pause and then play afterwards. Yun.
Naamoy ko yung pinakbit. That's good. Nakoy, I mean, I think with the confidence that you have right now, kasi hindi lang naman siya something that you can manufacture on your own. It's something that meron talagang pinanggalingan na experience, diba? Recently, nag-celebrate yung nanay mo ng
60th birthday.
60th birthday. Ito nga, 60th birthday, nagtulong-tulong sila magkakapatid para ma-celebrate. And I'm sure sipag at syaga din yun, diba?
Yes.
Pero gusto kong pag-usapan natin doon, yung family mo kasi, dynamics, diba? Kasi yung tatay mo,
Sumakabilang bahay.
Sumakabilang bahay. Pero ito nga yung patapangan. Pupunta ka ba sa 60th birthday ng ex mo? Tawan-tawa siya doon. Pero wala kayong sinabi lahat sa tatay ni Makoy dahil pumunta siya sa birthday ng mama ni Makoy. Kwento mo kung ano nangyari.
Well, we don't want to, yun naman Filipino culture, parang pag hindi ka nasabihan, hindi ka naimbita, di ba, pag mga kasalan, parang kailangan lahat sila invited.
Oo.
So, at that moment, I think a week before the mismong birthday ni Mama, we asked her, okay lang ba na dumating si Papa? Kasi for us, we want to, parang kami gusto namin, ang tanong, araw niya yun gusto niya ba?
Oo.
So good thing, well, nanay ko, game din naman.
Diba? Oo, siya parang gusto pa rin ng nanay mo eh.
Well,
Yung tita, kinikilig pa si tita talaga. Sabi ko, tita, ex kayo, diba? Kinikilig pa siya. Parang baka na one.
Siguro malaking factor.
One night.
Because 60% of the guests, makatrabaho nila eh. Kung saan nabuo yung pagmamahala.
Parang sila, parang siniship pa rin sila.
May ganun part.
Diba, kaya nga nung umupo ako sa tabi niya, ginaganon ko siya. Kinikilig.
Kung makikita mo yung roast dance, diba? Everyone is, akala mo naman Sharon Gabi yung...
Kaya nga kinikilig sila. Kinikilig sila. Pero yung dad mo, nandun nakausap ko and all, parang may mga dads talaga that we don't fault them with their, parang blindsided sila doon and also they don't have someone to have a support group and to talk to regarding all of those things. Pero do you think that your confidence na pagiging bida-bida mo, it comes out from that?
Well, yes.
Humugot doon.
Na-realize ko yung when I joined healing ministry way back then, pre-pandemic.
Healing
Ministry. Doon ko na-realize that the reason why I am bida-bida, or let's say, you want to be a center of attention, because you're seeking for attention for your father. From your father. Diba? So, yun. Thank you sa preposition.
Yan. So yun nga. Yes. Kasi hindi ka napapansin. So, parang ang nangyayari, kailangan ko maging someone else for the people to notice me.
For me to be recognized. That's why my love language number 1, affirmation.
So pag may nagsabi sa iyo, pares kay ni Lily di ba? Napapansin mo. Pag sinabi ko si Lily, ang pangit ng hair niya, dadamdamin niya yon. Kailangan mo siyang bawian and all.
Pero sa akin, hindi na walang effect yan ngayon Kung sabihan
Oo
mo ako
naman,
na,
parang pag sinabi ko nga sa'yo, parang, ay, Makoy, bungi ka, bumabalik sa akin, parang ako'y nasusumpa. Ganun, parang, so
mm,
parang ano siya, salamin. Pero, hindi, ano lang to parang more of, nakuha niya na yung confidence na ganun. Pero deep down inside, it's the affirmation, recognition, and acknowledgement of the dad figure.
exactly,
Oo.
yes.
So parang, doon nangyayari yun na parang, ano ba nangyari? Kailan ba siya
Well,
sumakabilang bahay?
2000, so that's already 25 years ago.
Matagal na
I was
rin.
great for that time, and he's a picture of a man that I really want to look forward to be like in the
Look up to,
future. Look
oo.
up to be in the future. Na parang gusto ko maging katulad ng tatay ko. Pero
Those
yes.
idol or those hero that tinuturing mo, same person that failed
That's why
you.
sobrang sakit nung
Oo.
sugat, ng lalim. Parang, sino na yung magiging picture ko? O magiging modelo ko to be a father and all. So, para magtumatagal, alam mo yon parang isang super fan, and then when you see yung isang iniidolo mong
Hindi
artista,
pala.
hindi pala, no? Tao din pala. I mean, may mga pagkakamali.
Tsaka big time kasi until right now, your dad did not, your dad did not, we don't want to paint him to be the
Mhm.
villain, ha? Your dad did not recognize that na mali siya.
I think na-recognize siya by last year. Remember what happened last year?
Oo nga, ano nangyari?
Yun. First time I was able to vent out all of my personal feelings.
Pero nagalit din siya.
Di ba nagalit siya?
Galit siya
Because
din.
of the trip.
Oo,
Remember?
yung Hong Kong
Because of
trip.
the
Kwento mo
trip.
yung trip.
Yun. Alam mo yun, parang that's a perfect avenue for us to recognize and i-treat yung nanay namin for staying with us all throughout the year. So parang yun yung first out of country niya. And then, syempre, siguro, ako to be honest, parang we're finding ways to help our father para magkaroon ng pagkabuhayan. Siguro lang, baka kasi sometimes dala rin yun ng
Oo.
mga udyok ng mga tao na kapaligid
Mm-mm.
na parang wala naman dapat ikagalit or wala naman dapat ikainggit, ikaselos. For sure, wala naman ganun thoughts yung tatay ko. Pero yung mga tao na kapaligid, yun yung udyok. So parang I was hurt that when I express my gratitude to my mom, para ang dating dun sa tatay ko, he's really out of the picture.
Oo.
Noong una, parang pabiro pa. Kalma lang. May time ka din naman. Birthday mo, Father's Day.
Oo.
Tapos hanggang dumating na sa point na yun yung masakit. I was personally attacked na parang mas madali pang tulungan mo yung ibang tao na hindi mo kamag-anak. Yung mga pinsan mo, pag may pangangailangan, birthday ng anak nila, sira yung kotse, di mo napapahiram. Yung mga ganong bagay.
What's one moment with your dad na yung bata ka, na titingala mo siya na you want to go back? Na parang ito muna, cherish, pahabain ko to.
I think because nga, nung nag-aaral ako, lagi akong merong somehow awards and all. Parang di ko makalimutan yung moment na lagi niyang tinuturo sa akin. Di ko makalimutan yun sa Santa Lucia, Robinson's Metro East, magkatabi yun. Merong uso yung mga pictures, mag-picture kayo, tapos magiging bag tag siya. So yun, nag-picture kami noon, tapos binilan niya ako ng hawk bag na gagamitin ko for first year high school. Tapos yung picture, nakalagay doon, me and my dad. So parang that moment, dun ko na, parang excited kasi ako syempre, teenager ka na. So parang meron ka ng mga nagugustuhan, you will need him. Lagi niya lang sinabi sa akin na, hindi tayo kagwapuhan, pero yung dating.
Tama naman yun.
Yung dating.
Tama yun.
Charisma.
Yung tatay mo magaling tumansya ng mga tao.
Yung dating yung charisma, doon tayo malakas. So, yung dating yung charisma.
Yung ilong niya umingiti mag-isa.
Malakas. So, I think, yun yung hindi ko makakalimutan na sinabi niya.
May mga, one last thing, may mga bagay ka ba na hindi ba nasasabi sa kanya if you want to tell him something? Kasi you're very confident sa harap ng mga tao pero of course, we all know, studies show na yan, mga ganyan, diba? Alam na hayag naman na yan. If you're really funny outside, there's may hugot na malalim yan. And we all know, na sinabi mo na naman dito, it's a father figure hero issue. But there's one last time. Ano bang pwede mong sabihin sa kanya na hindi mo pa nasasabi sa kanya?
Hindi ako hipokrito pero wala na akong naramdaman na galit sa kanya.
Uh-oh.
Or inis. Siguro, if there's one thing I would like to say to him, siguro kung if you stay through thick and thin, you chose your family, I think we have more bonding moments together. And you will remain that role model for me. Kasi syempre, in the absence of my biological father, there's a presence of my heavenly father. Parang napalitan na eh. Alam mo yun,
Parang okay ka na
parang
wala yung presensya
I'm
niya.
really sold out.
Kung babalik siya at
Yes.
magbabalikan si Lorna at si The Boy, yung sila, okay ka lang?
Well, for me, that's okay. Kasi at the end of the day, if I'm going to build my own family, it's an assurance that there will be someone with my mom.
Yeah.
Diba? Yun yung pinaka-importante.
Makita mo yung sagot niya, if he's going to build, if lang naman, kung sakali lang naman, hindi pa to sure. Pero 35 ba siya this year? Right? Ang maganda dito, exuding siya with confidence and yet he's still grounded sa word ni God and all. And also, he's helping other young people. Di ba? Yung mga kabataan
Yes.
sa ano. So, tell us more about your love for the young people and the young men that you're discipling right now.
Ako pinag-pray ko yun, kuya. So, when I caught the vision, embraced the vision of winning people in making disciples, ang sinabi ko talaga, I hope that you will bring me to people that I could really add value to their lives. And little did I know that 80% of the young people I'm leading right now may father issues. So, and galing silang kids church. Thank you kay Pastor Adrian. Kasi, you know,
ex-Pastor Adrian.
Kasi kids church talaga yung naging,
kasi,
siya yung naging,
kasi he doesn't act like pastor.
No. Sobrang I honor him.
Oo, sobrang galing
parang,
ni Adrian.
Alam mo yung moment na kinakabahan yung mga kasi may instance na nilabas ko yung bata, hindi na pa alam sa magulang. So, nagtatakot na yung kids church.
Oo, nako, kidnapping ka.
Let's go see Tita. Yes. Yun
ay, nako, kidnapping ka. Alam mo, pwede kang papasakang
Grab, 27. Anyways, ayun nga, quiz. Parang, yung little did I know na, wow, parang majority, parang iba doon lumaki, di nakita yung tatay. Para at the same age on my age, parang 10 years old, 11 years old, nakita nila nag-split yung parents nila. So, for me, hindi ko masasabing madaling mag-lead. Pero, may experiential eh. So, of course, kung ano yung mga galit na naramdaman ko that moment and all, I don't want them na magkaroon sila ng ganun against with their dad. You know, I know it's a bit challenging, but they need to stand up at the very young age na, alam mo yon, mag-step up agad in their family. So, yun. Then, while growing up, habang lumalaki din sila, doon ko na-realize na the young people is really the future. You know, and someone needed to mold them. Kailangan may magtiwala sa kanila despite of the current situation. So, I realized that the next generation is the solution for nation transformation. In order for them to be transformed and be part of that pagbabago sa bansa, kailangan magsimula sa buhay nila and someone will lead them. Someone will guide them.
Poverty is not the issue but the lack of child support. Because if you're going to ask me, how about the... joke lang. Diba?
Yun.
Ay, nagbago tayo ng ilaw. Tingnan mo yung itsura mo, Makoy, sa sa screen, Para kang matte finish na na lawanet.
Ayan, diba?
Yeah. So, ang galing lang nun. So, I think if you're going to, kasi syempre malapit ka na rin namang kunin ni God. So, hindi kasi matanda ka na rin, di ba? 35 ka na this year. So, what will be syempre, at least si God ang kukuha sa'yo.
Exactly.
Diba? So, I think what's the resounding message or the message that you want to tell the people with all the things that you talked about?
I love the question. No?
Okay, thank you. I love it.
Para defining my life purpose statement way back 2019. 2020, sabi ko, kasi nakita ko lapid na ng lolo ko eh. Yung mga sa sementeryo, when you check yung ano ba English na lapid? Lapid? Anong English nun? Nameplate? Ano ba tawag doon? Anyways, when you check the lapida, di ba may mga words doon? Parang may mga statement. So parang on my end, how do I want to be remembered by people? Because
tombstone. I was about to say, talaga, hindi ako pitigil, hindi ko maano yung tombstone. Okay.
Ayun. So, because I believe that no one deserves to be forgotten. You know, parang kailangan at some point may maiiwan na marka. And for me, dun ko na-realize na if people will remember me at some point, not because I'm good in speaking, I'm serving in church, isang bagay lang. I want people to remember me as someone who is committed, who is compassionate, competent, courageous, and most especially Christ-centered. You know, maalala nila, at some point si Makoy, siya yung tumulong sa akin ma-connect sa church.
Oo.
Si Kuya yung nag-lead sa akin. Siya yung nagpaalala sa akin that God is a provider. At some point, I want to use my life as a message that, I present them and lead them to Christ.
Wow.
Yun.
Napaka-inspiring mo naman.
So, making a mark, I want them to remember my
Naku, mag-promote pa yan dito. Tama na, oo.
I want them to remember my name. That's someone who loves and pursues Christ. Big time.
Big time. Kaya nga, nasa Bible. Laki ng problema nito.
So, yun.
Very good, Makoy. So, I think, single ka pa, di ba?
Single ako, yes.
So, parang galit ka pa?
Hindi.
Single ako, yes. Finally, single. So, ano bang, how was it being single as a 35-year-old? Hirap, yun ang hindi niya masagot. Magbabalik po ang The Brodies after these few moments.
Siguro, kuya, it's a choice na manatiling single. Because based on my previous relationship.
O karma.
Hindi. Pwede din. Hindi. For those who are planning to enter a relationship or in a relationship, isang bagay na tutunan ko, you're not entering a relationship to make someone your trophy.
Ano?
You're not entering a relationship that you will make someone as your trophy. A trophy boyfriend, a trophy girlfriend.
Okay.
That you feel validated, you feel appreciated because of that relationship. Kasi amateur public figure kami, kuya, di ba? Alam mo naman yun. So, parang you don't need to flex everything what's happening outside on the real. Parang real to reels. Alam mo yun? Parang what's the real score versus the reels that the people are seeing.
Yes.
So, dun palang mali na yung mindset ko eh. I just enjoyed being validated and accepted because of that relationship.
Yes.
So, ngayon, parang medyo maingat ako talaga. Pwede ko sabihin, mapili, maingat.
Hanep, mapili siya. Wow. Juicy.
Maingat.
Pero kasi I think it's the wisdom that you have that you acquired through the years. And also meron kayong singles, a YA Getaway.
Then and Now. Hotel Kimberly Tagaytay on October 17 and 18.
Ilan ang babae?
There are 88 girls and 18 boys.
Pero kung lalaki.
And take note yung ibang lalaki doon taken pa.
O, so, di ba? Kayo ang pinaka-pogi doon. Top 3, nagta-top, ano pa sila nagta-top ganito. Yung top 1 at yung top 3, grabe. Iba din. Kaya nga, hiyang-hiya din ako sa kanila. Anyway, Makoy, thank you very much. Malakapaka namin sa Makoy.
Grabe. Thank you, Brodies.
Thank you. This is the Brodies PH. If you want to follow us and email us or next week na tayo nag-Brodies Confession. Medyo mabigat yung Brodies Confession natin that sinabi ko sa last episode. The Brodies Confession. It's about someone selling his body to his boss. Ooh, juicy, diba? Email us at thebrodies.ph@gmail.com or you can follow us on our social media accounts. Thank you very much, Brodies. Thank you, Makoy.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you. Parang nakamat finish ka pa dito. Promote mo yung mga mo, karinderya, labada, plancha.
You can just check out my IG. Okay, it's mark.my.name. So, doon na makikita nyo na po my TikTok, my Facebook.
Alright, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Welcome to our studio.